My name is Nora. I'm in my 20s and people say my twin sister and I look unreal, like something drawn instead of born. But beauty never saved anyone from loneliness. Our mother died the moment we entered this world. Our father held us together for years with his government job, quiet strength and tired smiles. 2 years ago he died too. Just like that, the world became smaller. All we had left was his small pension, barely enough to survive. So I took a job. My twin sister Nina stayed in university. Every morning we walked to the bus station together. Different buses. Different lives. Same heart. I would fix her scarf before she left. She would remind me to eat. We loved each other fiercely, the kind of love that replaces parents. That's when he appeared. A young man our age. Expensive car. Quiet confidence. Every single morning his car stopped right in front of us. He never spoke. He just smiled at me and drove away. First I ignored him. Then days turned into weeks. Same place. Same time. Same smile. Something about that smile felt familiar. Not creepy. Not proud. Just patient. One day I had leave from work. I went only to see Nina off. Again the car stopped. This time after Nina boarded her bus I didn't move. I walked toward his car. Why do you keep coming here? I asked. Why do you smile at me every day? He didn't answer. Instead he handed me a small folded paper. A restaurant, he said softly. Please, come. And then he left. The next day I didn't go to work. The restaurant was massive. Glass walls, golden lights. A world I had never stepped into before. He was already there. Before I could ask anything he looked at me and said, I want to marry you. Just like that. No story. No explanation. No reason. I couldn't breathe. I left without answering. At home I sat on the sofa for hours staring at nothing. He's a billionaire. I'm just a girl living on pension money. I don't even have parents. That night I told Nina everything. Her reaction shocked me. No, she said immediately. Don't see him again. I was confused. Why? He's not for us, she replied coldly. People like him destroy lives. I loved my sister more than myself. So I agreed. I stopped looking at him. Stopped noticing his car. Stopped existing to him. But I didn't know something had already changed. Weeks later I got a call. It was Nina's friend. Nora. Does Nina still go to university? My heart dropped. She hasn't come in days, her friend continued. We thought she was sick. That night I followed my sister. She didn't go to university. He went to him. Wearing my clothes. Using my name. Pretending to be me. I watched from across the street as she laughed with him. Something she never laughed with me anymore. That's when the truth crushed me. Nina never hated him. She hated that he loved me. She liked his money. His life. And she wanted it as Nora. I didn't confront her. Instead I met him. I told him everything. He listened silently, then smiled sadly. I knew, he said. I just wanted to see how far she'd go. Then he revealed the final truth. He had recognized me from years ago. From a small charity hospital where my father once helped him secretly when he was nothing. He wasn't smiling at my face. He was smiling at my past kindness. That night I went home and packed my bags. Not in anger. Not in revenge. I left Nina everything. The house. The pension. The lie she wanted to live. I chose myself. Because love that survives betrayal becomes strength. And some sisters are born as twins. But choose to become strangers. I didn't disappear because I was weak. I disappeared because I was done bleeding for people who enjoyed the sight. I moved into a small rented room on the other side of the city. No luxury. No past. Just peace. He didn't force me to return. He didn't pressure me to forgive. That's the first thing that made me trust him. Said he waited. Weeks passed. Then one night my phone rang. It was Nina. Crying. Come home, she begged. Please. I almost laughed. The sister who stole my name. Now wanted my presence. I didn't go. But the next day the truth reached me anyway. She had been exposed. At a charity event someone recognized me in old photos. Standing beside my father at that hospital. They asked Nina questions she couldn't answer. Her stories didn't match. Her lies tangled. And the worst part? He stood up in front of everyone and said calmly, She's not Nora. Silence. She's her sister. Nina ran. That night he came to see me. I didn't do it to hurt her, he said. I did it so she would stop hurting you. For the first time I cried in front of him. Not loud. Not broken. Just tired. A week later I went home. The house felt empty. Nina sat on the floor, surrounded by unpaid bills and shattered dreams. She looked smaller. Not evil. Just lost. I didn't want to steal you, she whispered. I just didn't want to stay poor, alone, invisible. I understood her pain. But pain doesn't excuse betrayal. I loved you more than myself, I said quietly. That's why this hurts. I paid the debts. I hugged her once. And then I left again. This time for good. Months later I stood beside him. Not as a poor girl, not as a victim, not as a twin shadow. But as Nora. The girl who survived loss. The girl who chose dignity over revenge. The girl who let go, and finally received love. Some sisters share faces. Some share hearts. But only the brave learn when to walk away. And that choice changed everything. I didn't hear from Nina for a long time. Then one afternoon, a message appeared on my phone. I'm in the hospital. If you still remember me, please come. I went. She looked fragile. Not dramatic. Not pretending. Just human. I lost everything, she whispered. No money. No friends. No lies left. I sat beside her silent. I didn't want your life, she said. I just wanted a better one. That was the first time she told the truth. I held her hand. I forgave you long ago, I said. But forgiveness doesn't erase consequences. Time passed. Nina healed, slowly, honestly. He went back to her studies. She stopped pretending to be someone else. And then life surprised her. She married a kind, handsome man, successful, stable, and respectful, just like she once dreamed. But this time not through lies. He didn't save her. He walked with her. He supported her growth, her confidence, her future. And I realized something important. She didn't need my life. She needed her own. Today we both live separately. Different homes, different journeys. But we're both at peace. Both loved. Both happy. Some sisters share faces. Some share pain. But the strongest ones learn how to forgive. And still move forward. If this story touched you, subscribe for more emotional stories like this. And comment below. Would you have forgiven her or walked away forever?